Escape from the planet of the apes. We open with the familiar spaceship floating in the water and gets picked up by modern military, circa the 70s. And out comes 3 people wearing spacesuits we've never seen before, so they can dramatically take off their helmets and, whoa, they're apes! Roddy McDowall reprising his role as Cornelius, Kid Hunter returning as Zira, and miscellaneous number 3, Milo, who doesn't get a opening credit. And after changing into their more familiar green outfits, they're transported to the LA Zoo and they meet a terrible costumed gorilla. Milo finally explains the fact they're in the past is because space is warped and time is bendable. Now they're in the 70s where apes aren't intelligent, so they gotta keep it down. And then they get tested on their intelligence. Kim Hunter doesn't like bananas, so they make a joke. And you basically realize the chimps are in the reverse role as Taylor from the first film. Then Milo gets strangled by the terrible suit gorilla. We have to inform the president. And the president notes that the ship they came in on is the same as Taylor's. So the apes would have to dug it up from the water with no cranes, flush out all the water, repair all the corroded parts, somehow make rocket fuel with very primitive tech. And again, the ship crashed in the Forbidden Zone, so somehow they went all the way out there to get it. I guess this is what Milo, Cornelius, and Zira are doing during the last film. So Zira and Cornelius are put on trial, and again, it's like the first film. Cornelius and Zira say they're peaceful, and they become overnight stars, wearing very 70s outfits. Groovy. It's kind of like the book, but with the reverse roles. It's dated because 70s, but I understand what they're going for. The 2 chimps are from a primitive future and go back to a more advanced society, where they have grape juice plus, which is just wine, but alright. Oh no, Zira's preggo. So Dr. Evil decides to get her drunk and record her confessions, where she admits that the world blows up eventually, and gives the date.
3950 something.
This roughly 20-year gap, it's no biggie. Dr. Evil tells the president, so Cornelius and Zira are taken to the military, and Cornelius has to spill the beans about the rise of the apes. He explains that eventually dogs and cats are wiped out by a plague, and humans turn to apes as their new pets, and slowly they are domesticated and turned into slaves, until one ape says, no. Aldo, the gorilla. And yes, this is what inspires the Rise of the Planet of the Apes trilogy, and then the next 2 films. It's also kind of BS how Cornelius knows this, given that his dig site was called Heresy for basically proving it, but whatever. Maybe Milo told them. So now the humans want to spay and neuter the chimps. But luckily, the 2 escape very easily. But oh no, their porter was killed. Somehow. With the gun neither of them have. And they're in a closed space. Who shot him? But when you're on the run and have nowhere else to go and need safety, there's one man you need to call. Ricardo Montalban.
You are asking me to risk imprisonment for the sake of 2 fugitive apes? Well, the answer is 1,000 times yes.
Love that guy. Congratulations, it's a boy. And they name it Milo after their fallen friend, meaning peaceful soldier.
Congratulations.
Ha! But oh no, the military's onto them, so they have to escape. Cornelius is given a gun, and they escape to the docks. But oh no, Dr. Evil found them. And sad ending, everyone is shot. But spark of hope, Milo survived with Ricardo Montalban. And now is Escape from the Planet of the Apes. It's pretty good. It's like the original, but in reverse, with the apes coming back to the past. It gives Cornelius and Zira more time to shine, and a conclusion to their story, especially after them getting sidelined last time. The sets, the music, and the acting are all top-notch. Overall, I recommend this movie. It's better than Beneath, but not as good as the original. It's pretty good still by itself.